the world because it defies all the constructs that one would say love is supposed to be or love should look like.
How y'all doing, everybody? Welcome to Somebody Mind Generation. Before we get started, go and hit that like button, cash up upper left-hand corner. What you just seen was Mr. Entanglement himself, Mr. August Alsina, coming out the closet. He's known for the entanglement issue with Will and Jada Smith. So some said that Will and Jada took him on vacation. But you know, he was friends with the son. You know what I mean? So the son, I don't know what's going on with this situation right here, but he finally came out the closet or whatever. And this is his boyfriend, or however you want to call it. I started this video off today to show you that it's the agenda in the United States to demasculate men. And I wanted to address it because I feel like it's a serious problem going on. First, let me say I don't care what anybody do. You know what I mean? I got close family members that are gay. And some people, you would say that I'm not the most masculine guy in the world. I know very, very masculine men will call me suspect because I wore the earrings when guys started wearing earrings. I like my hands nice and smooth. I like a manicure and a pedicure. I like to keep my shit soft. You know what I mean? So a lot of guys would be like, that's not real masculine. You know what I'm saying? So I can look at myself in the mirror and be secure with myself and who I am. So I'm not going to judge anybody who want to do what they do. This not no video to bash anybody preference. You know what I'm saying? It's not a video to bash anybody's preference. It's an attack on the kids. If you notice, a lot of the kids have to grow up and see a lot of homosexuality and a lot of different things at a young age with the mergers of the internet and stuff like that. So I'm going to play y'all a video that I find very disturbing. Check this out.
Oh boy. So I'm that kid's father.
Okay, good. I was asking for you.
Yeah, I'll take another 3 minutes. So that's my son.
Okay.
11 years old, and went to his library and found that by the entry door of our library, this is the smut that he is finding, all right? I don't care whether it's gay, straight, bisexual, whatever the terms are for all this stuff, doesn't need to be at our school. Doesn't need to be at my 11-year-old's library. And then as far as genderqueer, I've got a son in the high school as well. And this is bullshit. We know it, all right? We do not need to be having literature that's showing boys how to suck dick, all right? I'm very, very frustrated about it, okay? And you may think that schools know the best for our children. You know who know the best for our children? The parents. And if you remember,
This is at a school board meeting, y'all. And the father, you can see, was very upset because of the books these kids are reading. Books like this. This is a shame, y'all, because it's affecting our community in a way where affecting our kids, bro. And I feel like a lot of these kids are too young to make this choice. They are too young to make this choice. You know what I'm saying? For example, you know what I'm saying? The Dwayne Wade situation. You know what I'm saying? And his son, Gabrielle Union, you know, their son. And not only that, you have celebrities like this. Where a young kid will look at that and look up to them, and these are role models and idols that are, wearing dresses. I'm not saying that he's a certain kind of way. I don't know his sexual preference, Mr. Russell Westbrook, but I haven't heard anything about him being a homosexual or anything. But it's the style, the femininity, and the styles that's going on today. For example, check this out. Now, Adidas and Gucci got together and came out with a line. And I'm going to say this, and I don't care about the feedback and none of that. But these two mega companies got together, and this the product that you come up with. It looked like these shoes, it's like a gay guy impregnated a lesbian, and this is the result. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Bruh. They wanted the Chicago Blackhawks, a professional NHL team, to wear Pride-themed warm-ups on Pride Night. They refused. Now, a lot of hockey players, professional hockey players in America are from other countries, in particular Russians. Russians are good hockey players. And they just don't play that over there. They just don't play that. So a lot of them guys are like, oh, hey, there's just too many ramifications of, we got to go back home to this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now let me let me show y'all something else right here. I don't know if many of you heard of this, but it's a thing called a Zimmer Amendment. And the Zimmer Amendment, in 1996, this dude named Dick Zimmer, he was a congressman. Him and a few more congressmen did a tour of the United States prisons. Upon this tour, they determined that inmates were living too good. They removed the weights. They said once the weights break down or tear up or whatever, don't fix them, just get rid of them. So they removed the weights, hot plates and stuff like that guys used to use, a whole bunch of different stuff. Any kind of boxing equipment, anything to teach you karate or jiu-jitsu, they had to take all of that out. You know what I'm saying? Went through there and was saying, hey, these guys looking better than us. They living better than us from in here. You know what I'm saying? And at a time, you can get clothes boxes and this where the khakis come along, the uniform. You know what I'm saying? And I want to challenge this. You know what I mean? You couldn't watch rated R movies anymore. No XR or, you know what I'm saying? Everything had to be PG-13. right? So they did this to the BOP, and they cleaned it up and all of that. So now we have this. This is a transgender inmate named Shiloh Quinn. I know what y'all saying. I know what y'all saying. I said the same thing when I saw this photo. But I seen this all the time in the prison. Shiloh Quinn is the poster boy of the transgender commissary list in California. So now, I saw her right before I left. On the commissary, you can get nightgowns, robes, lipstick, perfumes, feminine slides, bras, anything to make a transgender person feel like a woman. Anything to make a transgender man feel like a woman. It's in my humble opinion that if you're going to do this, those inmates who are not into the transgender thing or are not homosexual, they should be able to get Playboy magazine or explicit photos from wherever. They wife, their girlfriends, they want to, whatever. They should be able to have that. You mean to tell me you're going to try to demasculate our men in and out of prison now, but the certain transgender can order lipstick and perfumes to what? To entice the men inside the jail? It's violent rapes and stuff in there that don't involve feminine transgender men. It's just regular men. You're going to promote this and demasculate our men and then tell them that they can't have X-rated or pornographic magazines inside the prison? You want them to release on some gay shit? It's a setup, y'all. It's a setup. And I'm about to advocate for them guys in there to get all of their stuff back. This Zimmer Amendment shit is bullshit. It's bullshit. Not only that, let me put Mr. Quinn back up here. Right? Y'all see him, right? Do I have to tell you? Do I have to tell you? Let me show you. Bam. If you ever go to a United States prison, you see one of these guys like this, and you ever get tempted, remember this. Straight murderer. Straight murderer got the nerve to be the voice of the transgender commissary list in California. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more? Disembodied mind generation.